vehicle 70 feet into a field and left a crater 40 feet wide and 15 feet deep. The Kinnago embankment is less than a mile from Lurgan College, where the Chief Constable Sir John
2 weeks before the first of the shootings.
Arriving at the scene, he gave his reaction.
This fills me with sadness and horror. I'm satisfied. It is the intent of the terrorists to continue in this vein, but they will be prevented from doing so. These men...
Find what you want. Nearly there,
a normal call for assistance from a member of the public. If this community
You know what the rumour was at the time?
Malignancy within
It's another special branch cover.
vomited out of its system, there can be no future for us.
Three RUC officers killed by a landmine at Kinnago. The source names Toman, Burns, Macaulay. A few weeks later, they're all shot. The last of them right here.
Well, at least we got a possible motive. What else in the world, huh? Revenge.
They must have known we'd find out about this. Who do they think we are? Pinky and bloody Perky.
Always it's the old story. They'll not tell us what happened because they have to protect their source. And every reference to him in the files comes up classified. For special branch eyes only.
Well, he's obviously still in place.
Well, there could be another explanation.
Go on.
Look, the shipment comes across the border.
Mm-hmm.
Special branch follow it here. And yet, by some miracle, it's smuggled out past their surveillance.
Well, it's not an easy place to stake out.
And a few days later, it's used to blow 3 RUC men to buggery at Kinnago. What if Special Branch knew that shipment went out?
What do you mean?
They let it go out.
They sacrificed 3 of their own men.
But maybe they're touting the result. Maybe his provo champs are beginning to smell a rat.
Oh, come on, John. They're still policemen.
And maybe 3 country coppers is a small price to pay to keep your top sauce sweet.
It's called the Ulster bug.
What's that?
Seeing a conspiracy as the motivating force behind everything that happens.
Aye, well. Maybe you're right.
Well, if you can't get to the source, see if you can have a word with his handlers. Seeing a conspiracy as the motivating force behind everything that happens.
Well, maybe you're right.
Well, if you can't get to the source, see if you can have a word with his handlers.
How did your man know who was responsible for Kinnago?
I don't know exactly. He's one of them. He hears things.
How much did he receive for that information?
That's out of order, sir. It's classified.
Oh, but you did pay him.
We're authorized to handle operating costs. There's a political motivation here. They're not in it for the money.
Well, I've seen the E4A logs. 5,000 was the figure quoted.
If you know already, why are you asking us?
How much has he received over the years?
I can't answer that.
20, 30, 50 grand?
He's a top source.
Big money, then.
The going rate.
It's quite an incentive. With figures like that, a man might be tempted to overstep the terms of his job description.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that your man set up Toman and Burns for you. I'm suggesting he planted those rifles in the hay shed.
Have you no idea what we're up against here? These are not ordinary, decent villains who come quietly when the long arm of the law puts a hand on their shoulder. This is the front line.
I want to see your man.
Perhaps we're not making ourselves clear. This man enjoys ultimate security. His value to us is beyond estimation. You will never be allowed to compromise that position. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?